Good YouTubing, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the review. What we're going to talk about is Marvel Legends series, Avengers 60 Years of Earth's Mightiest, Captain Marvel vs. Doctor Doom. We're going to go over the piece count and the accessories, look at the tooling, look at the sculpt, check out the paint ops, plus the points of articulation. And at the end of the video, we'll have those photos for you. So let's roll them off the stand to see how tall they sit. Okay, so let's go ahead and break out the stick and see where they're at. We'll start with Doctor Doom, and we'll check on the inch side. Start on the inches. Okay, looking like he's right. Looks like he's right at 6.5 inches, maybe 6 inches. Not quite. Yeah, he's right at 6.5 inches, and she is right at 6 inches. Okay, they're both at one. Doctor Doom is at 6.5, and she's at 6. So let's go to her. On the centimeter side, she's at 6, she's at 15 centimeters, right? And on the centimeter side for him, if he's over there at 6.5, he should be around 16 centimeters, 16.5 centimeters. That's where he's at. That's where he's standing. And that's what we're working with today. Okay, so let's go over the piece count and the accessories. It looks like we have 11 pieces because you have the 2 hands for Doctor Doom. You have 2 hands for Captain Marvel, right? Then you have 2 additional hands for Captain Marvel, and you have 2 additional hands for Doctor Doom, plus another extra piece for Doom, and then another scope for Doom, and another mask for Doom. Okay, so let's go over. We'll start with Doom, and let's go over his accessories. Check out his piece count. Okay, we'll start off with his extra hands. We'll start with the punch hand. There you go. You see the punch hand pertaining to the metal. You also got that gloss over here, like that gloss finish, right? Okay, sculpting there, pretty decent. You have the bunching up there, kind of like that metal, pertaining to his metal glove as he is. So the detail on that, very fine. You got the nice cuts. Nothing bad when they sculpted this figure and then painted it. I'm liking that. Pretty good. Okay, and then your latches there, and we see that. So the fist, the punching fist, looks great. Get a closer shot. You see it. Got that glossiness. Could have done a little better on that because you can see it's just a little bit rushed. But hey, it looks good, right? There you go. And now you have the more relaxed hand. Kind of open. Got the open look to it. There you go. Like we said, with the detail, after the sculpting, they painted it with this gloss over color. And you can see that it has that shine effect like it's machinery, you know, like robot color, you know, a robot hand, right? Are we looking at that? Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. So it does look great. Got the latch. Nothing too crazy on that, but you get the idea, and they did a great job. Not bad. Okay, then we have this extra mask. Here we go. There's that famous Doom mask. You got the plastic here. Nice mold. Molded out. Painted with this I don't know what kind of colors we would call it, but it's that shiny acrylic color, right? In some places, I'm not sure it's the whole thing, but it does have that shiny finish to it. Maybe just a shiny gloss finish to it. But there you have it. You can see the face of the mask. Looks just like it does in the comics, right? There you go. And you also have the holes so you can see the eyes once you put it on. All right? Inside the mask, nothing to it. Okay, there you go. Then you have an additional piece of a hoodie for when he puts that extra head on. Instead of just the whole entire head here, he put the extra head on and just had this like a scarf, I'm sure. There you go. Just some sculpted in a little ring, put some little sculpts in it, paint it green, and there you have it. Nothing much to the scarf, right? There you go. Look at that. Okay. Now, for the face itself, the extra head, pretty well. Not going to go too much in the detail with it, just because we're going to do that when we look at it close up with the paint ops and the sculpt and the tooling. So we're just going to look at the face real fast. Here's the extra head. You got the hair. Nice face. Looking good. Okay. Peg system there. Ballpoint. Right? There you go. And that's going to do it for Doctor Doom. Captain Marvel has only 2 pair hands, so nothing really wild. You would say 2 pairs of hands because of her punch hands there, but she has these open hands. One's kind of an inner relaxed and one's an open relaxed. pertaining to like if she was doing magic or whatnot. Because you can use other figures that Hasbro's done and use some of their magic just to mimic some things. Because this doesn't come with any magic, so it's kind of crazy that she don't have anything coming out of her hands. Something that we can use to have her looking great, especially if it's Captain Marvel, right? Okay, here's the relax hand. This is very basic. You tool it up, you get some little bit of fingers in there, maybe press a little nails. You know, after you go around this latch, get that white paint on there, got the hands sculpted nice, and there you have it. You have yourself a nice hand, right? Decent, not crazy, but decent. Thumb looks terrible right there. Let's show you that thumb. Well, it's okay. The nails just, I don't know. It looks okay. Not bad. Okay? The next hand, there you go. You have it here. There it is. Kind of more inner relaxed. Same concept. Sculpted up nice. Put the white on it. There you go. You latch. You're good to go. And you have your other hand. And that is going to do it for the piece count and the accessories. Okay, so let's check that Dr. Doom's tooling. We're going to look at the sculpting and the paint ops. Okay. All right. So with the tool here, we're looking at the outline of the figure. You see the outline of the figure? Okay. Not bad, right? Looking good. All nicely done there. Let's take this. Look at the head there. All tooling very nicely. Just get it in there. Get that hot plastic. Mold it the way they have it. And just tool it up, right? So it's looking good. So legs, everything's great. I see that shiny paint, but I do not see any runoffs. No frays of plastic still left over. You know, it looks pretty good. So the tooling wise, the shape that they made for the tooling looks like them. So it looks good. So I'm not mad at the tooling because, like I said, there's no funny arms. The arms are same length. The legs are the same length, and the back, right? Because if they weren't the same length, we'd have a problem. Yes, it wouldn't be good if it was like this, right? This is me, Dr. Doom. He would not be Dr. Doom with that. So we see that everything's even. You're looking at it. Everything looks good. Everything looks even. Nice job on the tooling. Okay, so knock it down. Let's look at his face. You see that his mask looking very good there. You can even see the eyes coming out of the mask. I do like that. You see they're very good on that. The sculpting of the hood is pretty decent. You can see the waves and whatnot. We do like that. But I'm looking at the face one more time. See there? Okay. They did either mold that or maybe they did a hand job of doing some sculpt on it. But it looks great with the bolts on it and everything. Good job. Okay. Go to the back of the the hood. You see there? Very nice. Sculpted very well. We're not mad at that. So we're looking at the arms here. Arm sculpts are great. All the way down to the wrist and forearm, to the wrist, to the hands. We've seen the other hands. And here are the fists, the punching hands. Looking really good. Okay. Here's the other relaxed hand here. Yep. There we go. Let me get the focus here. There it is. Nicely done on the hand there. Looking real good, I think. Okay. So the arms look good. The upper body. Look at that. Nice sculpting there. You got that black as a sculpt, and you have his abs, all some of that chest muscle, neck muscle a little bit, the diaper, all sculpted pretty nice. And as you see, you have this around here, even though this is loose material here, some PVC plastic, that was also either sculpted as well. Just like his leg muscles here, all nice sculpt, all the way down to the knees. Right here, we got some good sculpting, and then all these ribbons of sculpt for his boots, correct? Okay, that's the same on both sides. So the sculpt to me is fairly decent. Not a bad job, especially for the price of the figure. It's okay. All right. And so let's go to the paint ops. So we're looking at the hoodie. We know it's green. They got that nice green touch to it, that kind of wash. And then you're looking at the mask itself. Has that acrylic paint, giving it that nice shine with them bolts and stuff and whatnot. That way, when his eyes are looking through, it just looks kind of just like Dr. Doom. So they didn't do bad on that. Liking that. So he's got this nice green here with a touch of black to get it look like it's kind of oily or dirty, if you would like to say. I mean, because you're looking at him like, man, you're oily, bro. Because you're looking right there. See those brown areas? That's like leaking oil. I'm like, man, you need to get that thing fixed. But yes, that green wash to it, they did well. There you go. Nice green. And of course, the figure mold is in a gray, right? Nothing crazy on that part. So we got that gray mold there, right? And we have that green paint with the wash on it in that black, just to give it an accent that is kind of dripping some oil or just got some battle damage, wear and tear, whatnot. So the figure is not too crazy detail. Once we see the figure and its piece up close, let me show you with the additional head. Let's go ahead and break that one out. Okay, there you go. We'll go ahead and break that out just to see it close. Okay, there you go. They did well on this as well. As you see that the hair is great. They did not do bad and didn't fail on that. And then the face looks really good. You can see it up close. That looks really, really good. Okay. And then his mask comes on. He has an extra mask. You can put it on his face. I can't. There it is. And here's the extra mask I was talking about. Put it on his face. There you go. Boom. And it looks really good. Not a bad job on that. So, okay. All right. And that's gonna do it for Dr. Doom. All right. So let's go ahead and look at Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, not much to this figure because the two colors plus the brown color for her face. So you're looking at her face here. You got the hair mold, of course. The mold is great. You got it all black, right? Like she got a nice afro. You have that there. And if you're looking at her face here, this is white paint over her eyes. She has blue eyes, and then her nose and her red lips, kind of reddish color lips, and kind of brownish topper lip, right? And then the chin and everything. All that is sculpted well. But let's go for the tooling first. Look at the tooling, how the shape of the figure. Okay, so you see the tooling looks good. Nothing really bad. No limbs are longer than the other, right? You got long legs, the arms are good. Everything's in shape. So they did well on the tooling there, okay? Like I said, we go back to the sculpting. Let's go to the sculpting of it. Yep, so we talked about the face right there. Her arms, sculpting of these here. I do not know what these are called. Let me know in the comments if you know. More sculpting. That looks great. Her inner body, her logo, all sculpting is good. This is paint. The back's nice, all the way down to her legs. All the sculpt is great, especially sculpt of the boots, all the way down to the bottom. All that is great sculpting. Hands, of course, nice sculpting. Okay, and the paint, we already talked about the top of the head. Very well. They did very well with that. Go ahead and look at that again. There you go. Looking good. Not bad. In the middle here, you got the black. Of course, the mold is in white. And then you painted the legs black, right? Got that black on the legs. Not much on that. And that's pretty much it for the paint ops on that. And the sculpting. Okay? Right now, that's going to do it. Guys, let me know what you think about these figures so far. Okay, so let's step into that POA, that points of articulation. Let's do it. Here we go. We're starting our Dr. Doom here. She's taking a nap. Let her take a nap. Okay, we'll let you take a nap. All right, starting with Dr. Doom here. We got the head motions here. We're going to pop that off. We know that's on the ball joint. You see the ball joint looking good, and it's on the latch. You see the latch system there? There you go. Latch system. So that ball's in socket. Pop it in. There you go. Nicely done, okay? Rotates all around. You do have your tilts. Little, not much, but just a slight tilt. Looks only like a slight tilt, I think. Maybe. Not much. Ups is going to be with that ball joint you see here. So you're going to have your ups are not going to be an issue. But there you go. So you can look up just a tad bit. There you go. Looking up. Not bad. Okay, so on the arms, you're going to have your flies. There you go. Flies pretty high. Nicely done there. Flies up a little higher. There you go. Bicep swivel is in. And your double latch is in. There you go. Got that double latch system looking good. Down to the wrist. You have some rotation in the wrist. And you have your latch system. Right? And of course they're in peg systems because they're interchangeable. Right? There you go. Okay. Peg that in. Hear it snap. You're good to go. Right? Okay. And that's the same on both sides. So in the middle of the figure, you have no play here. But you do have twist in the waist. Okay, so that's good. Okay, and in the inner, you have the dumbbell flies, right? Dumbbell flies. And then you have the thigh swivel. Of course, HASBROs, they're usually pretty good about putting the thigh swivel in there. Okay, and then you have your double latch in your leg. You put it in, then you put it all the way in, right? That's the same on both sides. Okay, and then for the feet, there's no swivel up there. Nope, there's a swivel by the calf. And then you'll have the swivel, the ball joint swivel in the feet with the latch. Okay? And that's going to be the same on both sides. All right? And that's going to do it for Dr. Doom. Let's find out why she went to sleep. Here she is. She's up now, ready to go. Captain Marvel, what's up? Okay, so let's start with the head. The head movement, really good because it's on that ball point with the latch. See the latch there? There we go. Yep, latch it up. Stick that ball joint in the socket, put it in, snaps, real good, ready to go. So know the head movement is going to turn around well, it's going to look down well, it's going to look up well, got a little tilt, maybe, sort of. The tilts are not really, it's kind of forced tilts. Yeah, they're really forced, but so the tilts are not really there, but they're all right. You can see it. It's not that great, okay? The arms on the flies here, you got your flies, and they fly pretty high. And then you can fly them down, but you can also rotate them so you can fly them in different directions. So they rotate in the socket there. Okay? All right. And then your forearm, you have that bend in. There you go. That is going to be on a single latch, by the way. You bend it in, boom, there you go. Okay? Bring these arms down because that's going to work on both sides. Then you got the sternum area right there. Turns all the way around. Nicely done. You got that back crunch. We do like that. And you got the forward, just a tad. Nothing in the waist, okay? You do have it on dumbbell flies, right? There you go. Also have the thigh swivel, okay? Thigh swivels on both sides. Then you in the knee, you have the knee that goes there at the 90. Then you pull it all the way up, right? Boom, there you go. Bring it down, and then you have no swivel here, but you do have that funny swivel on the bottom of the ankle. It's that ball joint in the ankle. Then you have your latch. Your latch system's there. Latches down, no pivot in the toe. Okay, guys. For me, I'm gonna go ahead and rate these a 3 out of 5. They're okay. They look good. Articulations, So, guys, out of 3 out of 5 stars, let me know what you get it. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so here's the box. At the top, you have Captain Marvel versus Doctor Doom. Then you have Marvel Legends series here, right? Okay, you have some artwork in the background. Then you have the two figures themselves standing in poses. Okay, at the bottom of the box here, you have Marvel Avengers, Beyond Earth's Mightiest, Aegis, and the HASBRO logo. Correct? Let's check the top of the box. Avengers, 60 Years of Earth's Mightiest. Then on the side panel, you have Marvel Legends series, and you have the figures there. You have Captain Marvel behind Doctor Doom. Correct? Okay, on this side panel, you got it in a more cartoonic fashion, right? See the two there? Okay, and then you have Marvel Legends series, okay? And then we have, on the back of the box, we do have the Marvel Legends series, Captain Marvel versus Doctor Doom. You see the two figures here, you see their accessories in the piece count. Plus you have some artwork in the background. Then you have some stuff here, you can read it, pause it, right? Okay, and at the bottom of the box, there's that stuff that you love. Read it, pause it, and we'll get to talking about it. But that is the box. And you guessed it. You can pick it up at BigBadToyStore.com. Just check out BigBadToyStore.com. So what are you waiting for? Check them out. And this brings us to the end of our video. If you found the video informational or you just simply enjoyed watching, please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. And as always, this has been another toy review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.